Alright. Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered, to our Thief playthrough, and welcome to episode 17 of our live stream playthrough. I keep forgetting my intro, but hell, we'll just roll with it. I think that's what you guys like most of it. Me just stumbling upon my words and just trucking on through. Alright, let's get back to it. With the whistle. Alright, let's get back to it. Look, we're continuing on for allies for Bruma. I believe we're in Coral now. Yeah. So we got that Oblivion to get through. Really did like that quest from that DLC or the deluxe version for this. Got pretty sick armor set now. How come my arrows of dynamite ain't shown? Alright, there we go. Kind of like this one better than the amber set. The armor of the order, which had a pretty sick sword too.
I've heard the money is good, but that...
Good day. Yes?
Hello. What's new with you?
Let's see, where are we going?
Yes?
For? I think we may have to wait until morning. It's already 8 p.m. Should have done that before we started. But basically, it's a rinse and repeat. You want our help? Go close the Oblivion gate that's right outside. What the hell? Lead us right outside.
Greetings. What
Greetings.
exactly do you require?
Tidings, citizen.
I require an audience of whoever owns this great city.
Tidings, citizen.
Hello, I'm Laith Waverick, the Chief Herald and Countess Valga's attendant. Welcome to Coral. I hope the guard can hold off the Daedra, but you think about what happened to Gavach, and you can't help but worry. The Countess is in attendance. Proper etiquette is expected. Yes, it's quite odd. Reynald, who I've bumped into several times in Coral, acted like I was a complete stranger. Also, he seemed sober, which is a refreshing change. Usually, Reynald is stumbling around Coral drunk as can be. Very odd. But then, it's really none of my business. You won't believe what's happened. Francois Motier has been killed, murdered by the Dark Brotherhood. It's true. I saw the body myself.
Switch at birth, separate at birth. We just got that quest. I'll probably do that one later.
Fare thee well.
Hello. It's a pleasure to
Hello.
meet you. I'm Countess Valga of Coral. I wish I had time to chat, but I'm afraid I'm in the middle of an investigation. While I understand Bruma's need, Coral's own defense must come first. I cannot spare any soldiers as long as Coral remains under threat from the Oblivion Gate outside our walls. Some word should be shared only by friends. As the head of the Elder Council, High Chancellor Orcato is the de facto ruler of the Empire for the time being. I've warned my people to stay inside the walls and put my guard on full alert. There's nothing else we can do. I'm sorry, but the investigation is a secret, and I don't trust you enough to discuss it with you.
Then why tell me about it if you're not gonna tell me about it?
With Regulus Terentius for a father, what do you expect from Gellius? The acorn never falls too far from the tree. Goodbye.
Hey,
Alla chingada. Let's go close an Oblivion gate. Scusi, scusi. Into Oblivion. Okay, I think this is the right Oblivion gate. Great fortress. Maybe it's over there. That trap was there. There should be a door. Little secret dungeon over here. Yes, this is the right one. The fume vaults. If my remember suits me right. This should be. We could get a good bow or mace at the same time. I wonder if there's somewhere in the city to get rid of like the atmosphere in here, make it more clear. That are my old TVs making it look smoky faded in here. Bone clots, take the gold, maybe the fatigue. came in through there. Embers of hatred. Alright. Alright, right in the knee. Door we gotta go through, but let's finish mapping out the rest of this cave. Make sure there's nothing else that we missed in here. Yeah, I love it when you get them reward points. Door should be here. Say goodnight, Daedra. I've got the keys. There should be a door. Now these entryways, they blend in so much. Opens with the key of hatred. Had me second guessing Airy. Let's go right. There you go, Hatred Soul Bow with fire and drain speed. 15 charges. And also the Hatred Soul Arrow, which is Soul Trap on strike with 15-second duration. Take all that. I believe this one has the mace, which also has the fire damage and drain speed. Nice. bless me. My apologies to headphone users. Yeah, it's better first person in these caves. Straight. Yeah, around the bend. Get up there. Alright, this looks like where you came in. Across the bridge. It looks like it enters the first tower. Bit of a bridge this way. Not a freaking Eye of Sauron over there. This is Tower D2. No keys on you. Mercantile, speechcraft, and personality with the robes. So that brings up to that one, that one. I know, we have a feeling we have to probably go to all 6 towers, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to unlock something. Man, I know putting all these enchantments on the bows. This gives me like 20 shots. Is that empty? Then we keep through this door. Let's see, this one has a full way across. Alright, we'll head next door to the left. Anything worth down there grabbing? No. you come from? Must have spotted me from somewhere. I'm not sneaking around anymore. Reactivate the tsunami game. I like to know what I'm opening. I think that was the first one we opened. Got them all? Ah, he moved. So we got that tower, the one we just popped out of. These two. Natural disaster. I need to get to that one and the other one. Earthquake? Door to earthquake. I think there's a door to get across. There's no switch in this one. Take this door, let's go across. This one's a brain teaser. And they're all labeled, oh, that's a rending hall. Waste of Oblivion. Rendering hall, rendering hall. Okay, that goes to the rendering. Let's see. Just to make sure there's no switches we need to flip in these. And just healing blood fountains. I think we're free to go into the rendering hall then. Man, it's my turn on direction. They're coming out of the woodwork. Okay, that goes down. I think we need to go up. Gold, we'd like some gold. Doors to portals of natural disaster. Are they both the same? come we can't zoom in? Captured a soul. There they are. There should be another. There it is. What's in the loot? Fortified sneak, 6 points. Staff of weakness, strength, speed, and burden on target. Damn. See if we get lucky with the sigil stone. And my pirates are back from looting.
Yes? Tidings, citizen.
Hello. Welcome to Castle Coral. It's a pleasure to meet you. I am Countess Valga of Coral. I wish I had time to chat, but I'm afraid I'm in the middle of an investigation. Your reputation precedes you, Hera of Kvatch. You have done my city a great service by closing the Oblivion Gate. I will now gladly send soldiers to aid in the defense of Bruma. Consider it done. Some word should be shared only by friends. I'm sorry, but the investigation... Go ahead.
Man.
Let's see. Was that hard? You seem the trusting type. Perhaps you can assist me. It seems someone has taken away an heirloom that is quite dear to me. I want you to help me recover a stolen painting. The painting was of my lost love, the Count Valga, and it has been stolen from my bedchamber. If you find the painting and bring the culprit to justice, you shall be justly rewarded. What say you? Very well. I suggest you begin to gather clues. And I warn you, do not accuse the wrong person, or I shall be quite cross with you. Here are some keys. They should allow you access to many of the restricted areas in Castle Coral. Look, I like you, but not enough to tell you that.
Wow. After I close the breathing gate and help you with your investigation, I can even buy a house now?
The painting is all I have left that reminds me of the Count. I spend many a lonely night wishing that the words I speak to it will be heard, and not just fall upon the lifeless pigments and canvas. I've never heard the Countess mention her husband. I believe it is something of a sore point with Lady Milona. Your best bet is to speak to residents of the castle. Once you have found out all you can, search for physical clues. I was elsewhere at the time of the robbery, and the chamber was locked. The only other people who have had access to the chamber and were unaccounted for are the court mage, Chanel, and the porter, Orgnolf. Don't forget to check with Bitneld, the captain of the guard, my steward, Oruk Grogoth, and my herald, Laith Wavrik. We're a mountain people, tough, independent. County Coral is rich in mines and timber, wool and mutton, and hard-working people. Chanel and Orgnolf both reside in the private quarters section. They have been restricted to remain indoors, so they should be easy to find. You may also want to speak to Bitneld, the captain of the guard. He can be found on patrol in Coral or in the barracks. Finally, I would try speaking to Oruk Grogoth, who is my steward. He resides in the private quarters section as well. If he isn't in the castle, he may be at the Northern Goods and Trade, buying food to stock our larder. Good luck, investigator.
Hey.
So canvas the castle. See any known bugs in this quest I gotta watch out for. If you question anyone before asking countless Valgar for clues, the gather clues option will no longer be available for that character and you will not be able to continue the quest. Either load an earlier save game and question countless Valgar first, or use the console command, which we can't because we're playing on Xbox. If you pick up the painting tools before finding the concealed painting in the West Tower. The quest will stop updating once you have all the evidence and accuse Chanel. The quest will write itself. Okay, we choose to return the painting to the Countess. She is supposed to hang it on the wall above the desk in the bedroom. As necessary, scripting is terminated before she has a chance to run the quest in there. So the painting never appears. Well, we got free reigns to go around the castle.
A pleasure to meet you again. My duties rely on watching no more than the throne and attending to visitors. But confidentially, I will say that Ognolf has been acting a bit unusual. His abuse of drink has gotten worse lately. He has taken to asking for money from others to purchase spirits. A porter's wage does not befit his habits. Fare thee well.
Someone else is walking around. Can't go that way.
Brave deeds, friend. Taking the fight to oblivion itself. I salute you. Do you know Renaud Germain? The fellow who lives on the west side of Coral? I saw him in Shadenhall recently, and said hi, and he pretended he didn't know me. I was quite irritated and haven't spoken to him since. But I wonder, was he really trying to be a fool, or was something wrong? I heard that someone saw the ghost of Lord Vlendrel again, along the road to Bruma. I think I'll avoid that road at night for a while. I don't remember seeing Chanel or Orgnoff that entire evening. But then again, I stayed in my quarters most of the night. There was no point in going on my usual walk, with all the rain falling. As far as Chanel and Orgnoff go, they seemed fine to me. I only had a minor scrape with Orgnoff recently. I caught him drinking in the West Tower on the upper level. I told him if he didn't stop, I would tell the Countess. He just grumbled and agreed. He hasn't bothered me since. Goodbye.
How can I help you?
Looks like there's a corridor.
I'm listening.
Hello. Hello. Are you searching for something? Tell me more. For me? Thanks. I sure am glad I don't live in Leywin. Too many foreigners. Yes, I have heard that the painting of the Count was taken. I was unaware she hired an outsider to conduct the investigation. May luck be with you. The night that the painting was stolen, I was in the courtyard of the castle taking star readings. After a while, I decided to go into the dining area just off the Great Hall. I poured myself some wine and studied the charts I had made until it was time to sleep. From there, I went directly to my chamber and slept the rest of the night.
But I was told it was raining that day.
We're simple, God-fearing folk here in County Coral. Easterners worship their wallets and their fat bellies. The stolen painting was of Count Volga. Whoever painted it could not do the man justice. He was kind and noble, which is difficult to convey on canvas. I'm afraid other than that, I cannot offer much more information. Until your return.
Yep. So, you a living statue, or are you gonna say something? Certainly. That'll get you something. Aye, it was a fine portrait of a fine man. Did you hear that Dharma has disappeared? Seed Neas is worried sick about her daughter, Dharma. If you think you can help, you'll find her at her shop, Northern Goods and Trade. So, the Countess hired you to find the painting, eh? Well, you'll not find it by gawking at me. The night of the theft, I was in the Great Hall, having an argument with a delivery boy from Braville. It seems his horse lost its footing in the heavy rain we had that night, and the shipment of port that it was carrying slipped to the ground. Oh, the fall broke most of the bottles. He didn't want to claim responsibility, but I gave him what for and sent him away. After that, I spent the rest of the night in my quarters, reading. Coral's got plenty to eat and good thick walls, and that suits me fine. I don't know what's going on out there in the woods, and I don't need to. Back to work for poor old Orgnolf.
Get back to work, old Narf. Alright, how do I get to the West Tower from here?
Hi there.
Hello. Have you heard the odd noises coming from Ugal Ballet's place?
Odd noises? No, I haven't. That sounds
You
a bit
have the
troublesome.
hands of a healer.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
I've heard that the Lords of Skyrim have been warring with the Red...
So where does this trapdoor lead to? It's a paintbrush. can't activate the unusual painting. When I've asked about the knight in question, Olaf told me that he spent a bit of time arguing with a delivery boy in Great Hall. He bid an accident with a shipment in rain, and spend the rest of the night in his room. I should continue questioning the subjects. We talked to Chanel. We're just missing. No, we talked to Chanel, Lady Vadrick, Grief. What's that? Hairy Legs? Or a Goroth. I think we're just missing the captain of the guard. Talk to Countess, Laverick, or Goroth, Chanel. Yeah, we need the guard. Where's the captain of the guard?
Say your piece of stamp. I'm Bitneld, the Curse Bringer, captain of the Coral Guard. What can I do for you? I just feel safe living here in Coral. I mean, we have the head of the Fighters Guild right here in town. I'm sorry, I wasn't in that evening. I was making my rounds of Coral. The only odd occurrence lately was with Channel. I have seen her spending a lot of time in the West Tower. When I asked her about it, she said it involved her spell research. I suppose at the time it sounded good enough for me. There are a lot of... I'm through talking to you.
Now this guy let me go do the West Tower thing.
You're a sneaky looking soul.
So we found an interesting painting in a concealed area of the West Tower. It seems in someone in this castle is a painter. I think we should continue looking for more clues. So I got no way marker. Okay. Looks like we gotta go accuse and pick out the one that's been doing all this shady business. Where the hell did Chanel go?
You have the hands of a healer.
Greetings, and I hope the investigation go. Good luck, investigator.
Any luck yet?
There you are.
Hello again. I hope your search for the painting goes well. For you? Of course. Are you accusing me of taking the painting? How dare you accuse me without enough evidence to back up your story? Until your return.
What's a lecture? Oh, I gotta open that. I found paint stains and painted footprints on the carpet in the dining area off the Great Hall. Now I have enough clues to make an investigation.
Greetings.
Where'd she go?
What's this about?
Hello again. Are you accusing me of... Very well. I confess to the crime. But please understand, I only did it out of the great love I had in my heart for Count Volga. It was I that painted that portrait. When the Count was lost, the Countess spent so much time with it that I became jealous. I had to have the painting back, so I decided to steal it, then hide it behind the painting in my quarters. I'm ashamed of my crime, but ready to face what fate has in store for me. I was careless to leave my art supplies around the castle like I did. I suppose I was easy to discover. You have your criminal. We've already been through this, and I am undone.
I guess we can't pull the painting. I guess we could tell the Countess.
Greetings, Oh, you have returned from your investigation, and I'm eager to hear the results. Whom did you accuse? I'm shocked to hear of Chanel's crime, as she has always been such a nice member of our court. But I see that your evidence is without question. She shall be banished from Castle Coral and stripped of her duties. However, I am not without pity, and therefore she shall not be jailed. But she is never to set foot in Coral again. Congratulations on a job well done. As a reward, please accept this bounty of gold and gems. You've earned it.
See, we got a diamond, 700 gold. Request complete. Give back the key to the castle.
Look, I like you, but not enough to tell you that. Certainly. Look, I like you, but farewell.
Anytime now.
Why I can't buy the house?
Hello. The Countess is in attendance. Fare thee well.
Greetings. Get out of here before you get hurt. What? Leave me alone. Anytime now.
You have the hands of a healer.
Think this is a place where she said her daughter went missing?
I don't mean to impose, but I'm hoping you can help me. My daughter, Dharma, is missing, and I don't know what to do. The best daughter a mother could ask for. Kind-hearted and a friend to everyone she meets. That's right. My daughter Dharma never came back from Hackdirt. I'm dreadfully worried something may have happened to her. Can you help? I can't thank you enough for your kindness. She was supposed to make a delivery to a Tira Moslin in Hackdirt, so I would start there. In case it may be useful, she was with Blossom, her horse, I mean. Dharma loves that animal and would never willingly abandon her. A rather isolated village south of Coral. We do some business with the trader there. Small volume, but she pays well. Normally I make the deliveries, but I wasn't feeling well, so Dharma insisted on going this time. I do hope nothing has happened to her. Have you found her? Is she safe? I am so... Hey, you're the one they call the Hero of Kvatch, aren't you? The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city? Palonira is one of the wealthiest traders in Cyrodiil. Her shop in the Imperial City is so successful. If anyone can teach you more, she can. Good day.
Oh, it's directly south. I don't remember Hackdirt.
I'm only asking for a single coin.
have the hands of a hero.
You're a sneaky-looking sort.
Sorry, no time to talk. I have to deliver these copies of the Black Horse Courier. Have the latest edition.
Wait, that was a real bear. Well, I've been hearing Hector.
Let me give you some advice, stranger. Leave, now. You ain't welcome here. I got nothing to say to you, stranger. Outsiders have always tried to destroy us. But make it quick. See? Was that hard? I got nothing to... Goodbye.
What? I would... We scrape by. Not that we've ever... Make it quick. I don't know any Dharma. If you're talking about that cursed Argonian swindler from Coral, I'd like to know where she is too. She never showed up. How am I supposed to run a shop without any merchandise? You tell her I want half off on my next delivery. Stop talking. Enough.
Something shifty, very shifty's happening here. Make it quick. Outsiders came and... I'm done talking to you.
We don't like strangers poking their noses into our business. I would gladly let... My grandfather built this place. Not that it's any of your business. We've been down, but we got plans to bring back the good old days. You'll see. Who? Nah, I haven't seen any young women around. Even if I had, why would I know anything about her going missing? Not that I'm saying I haven't seen her, because I haven't. Stop talking, enough.
Okay, seems like everybody's freaking hostile here. Venerable Moslem denies knowing anything about Dharma. He says no young Hungarian has stayed in his inn recently. He invasive manner leads me to suspect he's lying. However, I should continue my search of the town for clues for Dharma's whereabouts. Okay, we've been to the inn.
Better be moving along.
How's it trespassing the church? Found Dharma's horse behind Muslim's dry goods in Hector. Although she told me she never arrived, I should confront her with this lie. See how she reacts.
I'm waiting. I already told you she never showed up. That's my horse. Owned it for years. Now either buy something or get out. Just leave.
I hope I be seeing you.
That fool keeps following me, man.
If you're not careful, I guess we've got a room of that. Fine. Brethren? I got no brothers. Go bother someone else.
diaries in here? This is apparently the diary of a young Ligurian named Armand. Most of the book details were personal but mundane details of her life in Coral. The only interesting entry was the last one. Alright, so she arrived in Hector after a dark due to Blossom throwing a shoe on her way. The road was really rough, hardly more than track. Doesn't anyone else ever come here, down here? Nope. The shop was closed and she wouldn't come to the door even though I could see a light in the upstairs window. Rude, but at least the inn was open. Although the bar is kind of a creep, keep giving me these weird grins, and I thought I wasn't looking, blah blah blah. Don't even provide lanterns in this horrible inn, so I guess it's better try to get some sleep if I can, with all the creaks in this old place.
What? Oh, you meant the Argonian wench. Must have slipped my mind. Yeah, she was here. Then she left. I don't know nothing else about it. How would I know? Maybe she went crazy and ran off into the woods. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got things to do.
Sure, now that foul play was involved, I will continue the search of the town of any sign of her. So we found her horse diary. What else? Monson will lie again if you confront with the diary. It said if she left on her own land, that's what he just said. What other building do we enter?
I'm waiting. That's none of your concern, outsider. I already told... That's my horse. What? See? Was that hard? That's none of your concern. Be seeing you.
We don't like strangers. I'm listening. Thank you. How kind. We don't look kindly on strangers asking questions. If you need a room, try Moslin's Inn. Otherwise, you'd best be moving on. You'd be better off not asking such questions around here. Shh. We can't talk here. They'll get suspicious. The girl is in danger. Meet me tonight after dark in my house. I'll leave the door unlocked. Don't be late. Take care.
Yeah, he was the one we needed to talk to.
We don't like strangers meddling in our affairs.
I'm guessing after 8 should be dark enough.
You came. Good. I don't have much time. I have to get to the gathering before I missed. You have to believe me. I didn't know what they were planning. They want to bring back the Deep Ones. I thought I did too, but she's so innocent. They've got her down in the caverns. They're going to sacrifice her, you understand? We've got to save her. Here, take this key. It'll open any of the trapdoors down to the caves. Every house in town has one. The one in Moslin's Inn is your best bet. Nearest where she's being held. The middle of the night. When everyone's at the gathering. Good luck. You will save her, won't you? I gotta go now. Caves run all beneath the town. Some natural, some dug over the years since we found the deep ones. Every house has an entrance now. I don't know much. Never seen them myself. Our grandfathers first found them, I think, digging in the mines. They helped us, made us rich. But there was a terrible price. Blood. And worse. Those of us who've changed the most, we call the Brethren. Live down in the caves, to be nearer the deep ones. They don't like the sunlight much. Dangerous, too. You'll want to avoid them if you can help it.
Why, are you messing with vampires or something
I was
else?
only a boy when the soldiers came. We hid. Vowed revenge. But the deep ones never came back. Atira, she's the one who found them old books. Learned the runes, how to speak them again. But they want blood, she says, or they'll not help us. You shouldn't be in here, stranger. You better...
Yeah, I'm moseying on, I'm moseying on. Saw the trapdoor in here. Another trapdoor down to the catacombs or the underground caves.
Outsider! Kill!
Any more of those punks?
Outsider! Kill!
I hear something growling in here.
Please, let me out of here. You must help me escape. I think these creatures plan to do something horrible to me tonight. Thank you. Hurry. We need to get out of here, quick. These creatures kidnapped me from my room in the inn while I was sleeping. I don't know why, but I'd rather not find out. My mother owns Northern Goods and... they're saying some cult murdered the Emperor. Please, thank you. Let's get out of here. Have you seen my horse? I can't leave her here.
She's right here.
What should I do? Sounds good. I'm right behind you.
Nothing bad will happen to her, right? We can just run to the end for the quest.
Supposed to be impressed. This ends here.
Well, that solves one thing.
Coral breathes easier thanks to you. We are all in your debt. The best daughter a mother could ask. If I don't have... Goodbye.
Hurry up. Get your Argonian butt in there.
I will never forget your brave rescue of my daughter. What can I do for you today? Bye. Farewell. Good day. The best daughter a mother could ask for. Kind-hearted and a friend to everyone she meets. Farewell.
How come the quest is not completing?
I hope I can help. Bye.
May have to wait until business hours, maybe?
Good day. Travel to the... If I don't have...
Is there any known bugs?
Take care.
I don't know what's going on here.
Well
turn
met. You know, take care.
Let's see. Let's walk out.
It's my pleasure. Please continue. Have you found her? Thank you. Thank you. I can never repay you for your gift of my daughter's life, but you have my friendship and gratitude to the end of my days.
Oh, great. Mercantile skill will increase.
Let's see if we can't teach you a thing or two. Goodbye.
Alright, there we go. Quest complete. We had to talk to her. I thought it would be an automatic thing. As soon as the daughter walked in. Oh, you rescued the daughter. That was a dialogue choice. I'm about to say the floor just went low poly, high poly.
Greetings.
I had the most disturbing rumor. Someone told me Francois Motier has been murdered by the Dark Brotherhood. It's not true, is it?
Without question.
It's good to know we've got such a strong Fighters Guild presence here in
Have
town.
pity,
Be seeing
beautiful
you.
lady. I'm so... Thank you. Blessings of Stendar upon ye.
Yeah. Alright, I think that's good enough for today. So we'll bring it to an end here. We'll continue on gathering aid for Bruma. What other side quests we get ourselves into. I'll actually see if I can still get a house in Coral. If not, forget about it. I don't know what it'll take to get the house. Maybe too many of my actions have gave me more infamy than fame, or fame and infamy. I don't know how that system works. But anyway, I'll let you guys do what you guys do best. Hit me up with a comment down below, leave a like, don't forget to hit that sub notification button for the daily content drop on my YouTube channel. You completely butchered my outro. I gotta love it when I do that. I need to focus for a second. Okay. Let you guys do what you guys do best. Hit me up with a comment down below, leave a like, don't forget to share the video. I really appreciate you catching that replay back on my YouTube channel. You know what to do there. Hit that sub notification button for the daily content drop. Special thanks for you guys watching live on Twitch. Don't forget to hit that follow button there as well. Catch me live every day. And once again, thanks for watching. See you on the next one, and have an amazing day.